This is the differential pressure level monitoring system demonstration. The setup consists of a current source on the right, followed by a potentiometer. Both supply current values from 4 to 20 milliamperes, and another multimeter to measure the output voltage of the relay, and an Embedos EB device with a 3.2-inch display. The display shows a bar graph to indicate the level, followed by on the top right we have the max tank height, followed by the height and its unit, the actual value, the liquid selected and its density, along with the top and bottom channel values. Along with that, we also have two buttons to toggle between the two given modes, teach mode and basic mode. Currently it's set to basic mode, and lastly we have the settings option. It first requests you to enter the device password. This is configurable. In the menu settings we have three options: device settings, output settings and system configuration. In the device settings you can select which is the bottom sensor and the top sensor, which analog channel they are using, along with its density, the maximum height of the tank to be displayed, and which mode it is currently using, teach mode and basic mode settings. In the teach mode settings you can select the parameter unit and the minimum height and the maximum height. This is for calibration. So for instance, you have to set the tank height to 0, as in fill the tank to 0 mm, then select the min height and enter 0, then increase the tank height to a certain range. Now in this case we have 10,000 mm, and then again enter 10,000 mm in the max height settings, and enter the set points and the hysteresis as required. The parameter can be configured to volume and height. If in case you decide to change from height to volume, all the parameters need to be configured once again. In the basic mode settings, you just need to enter the set points and the hysteresis. In the output settings, you can select which output should be triggered for which set point. You can decide the trigger mode, whether the output should be triggered within the window or outside the window, and the delays, for how much duration should the outputs not triggered when turning the device on, for how long the relay should stay high, and for how much durations should the relay stay high. If the output duration is set to 0, the relays will be active till the condition stays true. And finally, the system configuration. Here you can set the Wi-Fi. You can decide. You can update the device using the firmware update and the OTA config and the important factory settings. This has to be done the first time you calibrate the device. In the factory settings, there are three ways in which you can calibrate the sensors. In the field calibration, first set the pressure value for which the sensor returns 4 milliamperes or a low current, and then enter what pressure value that is. Then increase the pressure for a higher current, let's say 20 milliamperes for example, and then enter what pressure value it returns. In sensor calibration, you just need to enter the pressure values for 4 milliamperes as in the low value, which will be mapped to 4 milliamperes, and the high value which will map to 20 milliamperes. Please ensure that the units of the pressure sensors are in millibar. For the purpose of this demonstration, we have set the top sensor to give value from 0 to 150 millibar, and the bottom sensor will return 0 to 300 millibar. On decreasing the value of the bottom sensor, the height of the bar decreases. The current configuration, the window function for the output is set to outside, so when the value goes below, the set point is set at 1300, so when the value goes below 1300, the output relay is triggered. As the delay duration is set to 10, output delay duration, the outputs will be triggered after 10 seconds and will stay high for 5 seconds. This is basic mode. For teach mode, we have set the set points at 5000 and 8000 respectively. Again, the output will be triggered after 10 seconds and will stay high for 5 seconds. Thank you.